Tonight's the night. It's a night at the nighttime. The nightly night where the awards are given. Hey, welcome to the Nerd Overload Awards 2025.
Yes. The inaugural. We've been doing this show forever, but we've never done an award show.
We've wanted to do one for a long time, but you have to prep them in advance, and we still didn't really do that.
We didn't really do that, no,
but we're going to wing it. So
Yeah, we're going to wing it. But yes, first stream of 2026. Oh my God, can you believe we made it?
No.
kind of barrel rolled and slid into
Do a barrel
the
roll!
end of the year a little bit.
I should share this on my social.
Oh yeah, you should.
We're using the boost to get through. I love how you can't see my bow tie.
That's okay. Yeah, we're all dapper here. We're all in our best dress clothes on our fancy top hats. That's right.
I tried to, but my head's too small.
There we go.
I wish I had that problem.
My head's
Way to go, Goldilocks.
Yeah.
just saying.
The Goldilocks
Just
of costume
saying.
hats.
Yeah. All right, so here in just a few, we're going to get into our show proper like we typically do. So yeah, we're going to be monitoring the chat, but we can't really mention it during the show. If it comes up naturally, we'll try to work it in. But after the show, we will stick around and kind of talk with you guys for a bit before we sign off. Yeah. So how's 2026 treating you guys so far?
Well, we're 2 days into it and woke up with back pain.
It hasn't. It's still so far better than 2025.
Yeah, so far so good. I mean, I don't currently have COVID anymore, so I'm doing fantastic.
And whatever I had is cleared up mostly. I wonder if it was COVID.
It might. You know what? It might have been. It was.
It felt.
It was
bad
very
enough to
similar.
be.
What I had was very similar to what you were describing. So, yeah, would not surprise me.
I hope I didn't give you COVID. I wouldn't think so, because I was pretty well past it by the time.
Yeah. No, it was probably someone from my workplace.
In this modern landscape of this viral BS, who even knows anymore?
Who knows? But enough about that. We're gonna do a show. What do you guys think? Should we do a
Who'd
show?
have thought in 2025 we'd still be talking about getting COVID? But here we are.
And here we are. Who would have thought in 2025 we would still be here doing this show? It's been 2 decades.
1 week.
No, I figured we would. I mean, it's been a constant.
It has been a constant. It's been one of the few constants over the last handful of years.
It would be weird if we didn't at this point.
Very true.
Oh, okay, I'm still subbed, so I can't sub. Hey, yo.
It's been 1 win.
Chat. It's a word.
Oh, I should on mine as well, so I can.
It's your boys. This is the part of the show where we all look at our phones.
Well, yeah, we look at our phones.
That's what we do. There we go.
We should make the counter last a little bit longer and do it then.
We probably should. Maybe that's something I'll fix this year. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So. Yes. So, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to run a 2.5 minute ad, and then we'll start recording the show. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
All right. Good. Running the ad.
Enjoy that ad.
Enjoy that ad.
Viewer.
Yeah. And for the folks watching this, on the replay, no ad. It's just us. You're stuck with us.
Or if you're subscribed.
Or if you're subscribed. That's very true. Very, very true.
And you should be.
Yes.
Use your Bezos money.
Mm-hmm.
Your free Bezos.
Hey, if he's giving something out for free, you might as well use it.
Yeah.
And you might as well use it on us.
Support your local podcasters in tuxedo t-shirts.
I mean, or just support your favorite local podcaster, because, I mean, of local podcasters, I'm sure we're the best.
We are certainly ones of them. Yeah. Oh, man.
In this specific section of Ohio, maybe. I can't think of any other
I can't
ones.
think of too many others.
I have some friends that have them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Long Play might be the better show.
Well, Long Play. Yeah. I mean, it's... Yes. I tell you what, next week we're doing a couple of... It's his 200th episode.
Oh, cool.
God,
He's
whoa.
done 200 episodes, and we're doing a...
Are there even that many records in the world?
It's weird. You wouldn't think, but believe it or not. No, so
There's literally hundreds.
every 50 we do something weird. Like our episode 100 was the Weird Al episode that we did for him, and then 150 was Chicken Man, the old radio show that he used to Dad used to listen to. For 200, it's 2 Steve Martin albums that we're fitting together. It is taking so much time editing because he's not a clean
No.
comic. There's a lot of trimming that I have to do. In fact, we have
To make it appropriate.
Yeah, in fact, we had to pick 2 albums. We couldn't just do one album because
You had to
there was
lose
enough.
so much material.
I had to
you
cut
to...
enough that where it's gonna be interesting, but that's all right. That's all right.
That kind of reminds me of, like, I think sometimes some people forget how some legendary comedians got their start. Like, everyone thinks about, like, Eddie Murphy as this fun, family-friendly guy.
Oh man,
And his stuff is just, not to make a pun, but pretty raw.
it's No, Raw's great.
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic. Almost as good as when he tried to be a pop musician or whatever.
Well,
My girl wants to party all the
his
time,
girl
party
does
all the
party
time.
all the time. Party all the time.
Party all the time.
My girl wants to party all the time. Party. Everyone, we all just shake slightly while I'm singing. Okay, ad time is over, so showtime should be now.
Showtime.
Okay,
You have to sing the song.
you're gonna have to sing the song
All
again.
right. To make up the song.
Make
off
up the
top
song
of my head.
again. Here you go.
Tonight is the night, the wonderful night, the nighttimiest night of the year. The stars are out at the nights. The awards are so bright. It's the Nerd Overload Victory Awards 2025. That's right. It's the inaugural Nerd Overload Victory Awards where we celebrate the best of the year. I'm Cody, your youngest baby New Year.
I'm Sam, your middleest baby New Year.
And I'm Josh, your very much oldest baby New Year.
Well, thank you all for joining us this week. It's a momentous occasion, the first episode of 2026.
I think I'm actually the middlest.
You would be the middleest.
I'm
I
the
would be the
middleest
babyest
baby
if we're doing it. Yeah, but I feel like the Travis of the group every now and again. So it's
You do got to
It
wrangle
fits.
us.
yes, I do have a thank Travis for Travis type
Thanks,
energy that I tend to put out in the world sometimes. But no, we are going to be talking about all of the best things that we can remember off the top of our heads from 2025.
That is the most accurate
And
thing
give out
ever.
some arbitrary awards for them. So,
Like the Game Awards.
just like the Game Award, hey, we're just as legitimate as the Jeff Keighley Game Awards. He might be friends with Hideo Kojima, but we have tuxedo T-shirts and top hats
And true friendship.
and true friendship. So there we go.
We're not getting paid.
And the Muppets are not here, unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
Nor is Evanescence.
No.
But I could karaoke Bring Me to Life if you really want.
we could do some. We can crack out some karaoke here. I mean, hey, I can do a Muppet voice. You could sing some Evanescence.
I guess I could go downstairs and get drunk.
Just like Jason Momoa. Yes. Just come in and start wandering around the studio back and forth.
But first we have a world premiere.
Oh God, no! We got in trouble. We can't do that anymore. The world premiere.
We got in trouble for that?
I was asked to not play that specific
That
sound
specific.
drop ever again. After
be
that
fair.
one time, we did it.
To be fair, I was getting annoyed sitting here.
Yes. Anyway, let's talk about some things that we want to talk about from last year. So, what are our segments? What are
Our check 'em
our
outs.
check'ems? Oh yeah,
You gotta
check-ems.
play the sound.
Oh, I gotta play the sounds. Oh crap! Gotta play. The
Oh
sounds.
no.
Ah.
Check it out! There it is.
There it
I'm the Mike Wachowski.
is. Yeah. All right.
I'm on an award show.
Okay, so the awards are part of the check'ems, or are we doing separate check'ems and then awards?
Separate check-ems than awards.
Okay, so some check'ems.
I mean, we definitely planned this in advance.
I certainly did. Not flying by the seat of our pants. Anyway.
It'd be off brand if we didn't.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So my check'em this year is the hot new Netflix Christmas film. You know how they put those out every year, like Christmas
I didn't
Prince?
realize there was a new one this year.
Oh my God, is there? And it's called Hot Frosty.
Oh, that's last year's.
No, it came out this year.
No, did it come out?
It
No,
came out this
no,
year.
I'm pretty sure it was last year. Hot Frosty was last year.
Okay, well, I watched last year's hot new Netflix movie, Hot Frosty.
Because a YouTuber that I follow tried to do a video on it, and Netflix nuked it from orbit.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hot Frosty is the story of Frosty the Snowman, kinda, except he turns into a jacked man.
but
Yes.
not Hugh Jackman.
Not huge Jackman, no. So the whole thing is Lacey Chabert is owns a diner in town, and she's sad because her husband recently passed away. And a friend of hers gave her a magic scarf and said, "Hey, this scarf did me well when I was your age. Maybe you should have it now." And she immediately walks outside, and between two regular snowmen for the town snowman competition,
You know the one.
there is one that is perfectly sculpted to look like a buff dude. And she walks up to him and goes, "You seem cold." Puts it on, walks away. Well, overnight,
Because of his tiny carrot.
It takes a while. Apparently,
it does take a little while.
Hot Frosty's got to cook.
yeah, he's got to take a hot second. Hot second? No, he becomes alive and is just a nude man running through the streets.
Of course.
Eventually,
Your clothes, your boots, your top hat.
yeah, basically gets clothing, and eventually, very Buddy the Elf-like. Very, I don't know anything that's going on, but I'm sure am friendly.
That kind of fish out of water.
That kind of fish out of water. Although he discovers he could learn anything by watching TV. So
he's number 5.
So he becomes a
Why?
master chef and also a handyman around town, and everyone gets to love the new Frosty Man.
Why?
Because
Why does he have that power? What does that have to do with snowmen?
because a movie had to happen, Cody.
I
A
hate
movie
it.
had to happen.
I hate it. It makes no sense.
Well, what if I told you that the small town has an overzealous sheriff played by Craig Robinson with full musical interludes and everything on his piano, who is going to get down and find out who broke into the clothing store and stole those clothes, and also who was streaking at 1 a.m.
I'm gonna find that awful Frosty, and I'm gonna smooch him on
Kinda.
the mouth.
Kinda, yeah. Well, maybe not the smooching part, but his partner is...
That's the subtext.
Oh, that is the... Well, sure. I mean, that is the subtext for almost every character in the movie, that they also just kind of want to give him a good smooch on the mouth. There's, at one point, he is fixing a roof of Lacey Chabert's house shirtless because, of course, and an elderly woman...
In the snow.
In the snow.
In the
Well,
winter.
because his whole thing is he has no body temperature. He has to stay in the cold at all times.
At least that makes sense.
Yeah, because if he doesn't, he starts to melt. Although in the movie's term, melting just means he just gets wet.
Oh,
They just splash
Oh,
water on him.
no.
Oh no!
He just becomes an oily muscle man.
Yeah, pretty much. But no.
I was expecting like maybe some like cool body horror, but
no. Oh, we don't have the Netflix doesn't have the budget for.
Yes, they do.
They're spending all their budget went to Stranger Things. So no, we just get a jacked, wet man when he's about to die. Anyway, long story short, it it all works out in the end. He becomes a real boy.
Of course he does.
Of course. And with the power of love and friendship and positivity, Lacey Chabert gets over her dead husband and learns to love a snowman.
So he can learn anything by watching TV.
Yes.
Because he is magical snowman.
Because he's a magical snowman.
So once he becomes a real boy,
yeah,
can he still do that?
Unclear.
They save that for the sequel.
Unclear. The only thing that is different about when he becomes a real boy is that, oh no, I feel cold. I'm no longer going to melt in any kind of warmth at all.
The cold does bother him.
The cold does in fact bother him. Yes. Yes. But no,
I don't really want to open this can of worms because this argument can be co-opted by douchebags.
Okay.
But if the gender was swapped on the Frosty,
yeah,
people would be very upset.
If it were like a supermodel playing
the hot lady Frosty.
Hot Frosty, hot Mrs. Frosty.
Yeah, and she's running around town naked.
Well, it's really just naked for that one scene, and they make a very good joke about it because an elderly couple and their dog see him, and that's how they find out. Oh, there's some guy streaking, and Craig Robinson, the sheriff's partner, who is Jolo Trulio from Parks and Rec. He was they ask, okay, well, did we get anything from the any of the people, the bystanders? And he goes, no, the old man forgot his glasses at home, and when I asked his wife, all she said was he was doing the town a service. A lot of older, I don't want to say elderly, but older women thirsting after the hot Frosty in this.
This movie. That's accurate.
Yeah.
That's accurate.
Having said all of that, it's actually kind of a fun movie. There are some very good jokes. There are at one point he's, before he discovers that, anything he watches on television, he learns, he's like just flipping through the channels and it flips to Nosferatu, like the classic Count Orlok, and he like does a backflip over the back of the chair of the couch that he is watching, and he like starts like hunting around the house looking for vampires, and later on in the movie goes, it's when he finds the paperwork saying that her husband had died of cancer, and he goes,
of ice and snow.
Of ice and snow, yes. But no, he at one point he goes, hey, so I was searching the house for vampires earlier today, and I found this. And it's like, what does cancer mean?
Oh, yeah. They have to explain cancer to the snowman?
And they explain it as though he is a child. Because he
kind of is.
He's basically Buddy the Elf. He's basically Buddy the Elf, but a know-nothing snowman.
Who is hot, apparently.
Who is conventionally attractive.
Conventionally attractive snowman man.
But I will say that actor, he was on like 40-some episodes of Schitt's Creek, the show that I'm allowed to say the name of on radio.
Yeah, with
Eugene Levy and his son, and Catherine O'Hara. Yeah. He was like the dumb boyfriend to one of their daughters for like 40-some episodes of the show.
You mean the daughter? They only had the one.
The daughter then, yeah.
Alexis.
Yes, yes. So, and he does a great job playing an idiot. He did a legitimately good job.
He's a good idiot.
I would actually recommend watching it because it is stupid funny. It's stupid funny. It's turn your brain off.
There you go. There's your Christmas movie for next year.
Get
it queued up now.
That's right.
Hot new 2024.
Yeah, 2024's
Hot Frosty.
2024's 2025 Christmas movie of the year goes to Hot Frosty.
Hot Frosty. Good job winning that award. Okay.
And
Check 'em.
next year we're gonna have a 2024's Christmas movie of 2026.
Oh, you know what? I will watch. I will watch all the Christmas movies from last year, from 2025, and I'll award something next year for it. Yes. All right. Cody, what have you been doing?
Oh, let's see. There's got to be something I've been doing. I've been playing Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the third game in the Tomb Raider survival trilogy.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good. I mean, all of those games are extremely solid games of their time.
Mm-hmm.
I remember playing the first one and being like, "Man, this game's great." But they love really kicking the teeth in on Lara Croft.
This seems less like she's got a better handle on it now, I think.
Than
In
like
the third
constantly
game.
getting beat up and
Like,
messed up.
When you die, it's still pretty grisly, but that was kind of
That was always kind of the thing.
the way it
Mhm.
usually goes in Tomb Raider. Like, you get impaled a lot, but that happened in the other ones too.
Yeah.
So this is definitely a more experienced Lara Croft than the second or first Survivor ones. She's not at her A game, her original Tomb Raider, like
Mhm.
Where she's just an action badass.
yeah, she's not at that level, but there's definitely been growth. She's getting there.
Okay.
Which
Right
is
on.
probably how they'll tie the whole series together in one bow by the time they get to the new one they announce
Mm,
sometime. I guess we're getting a remake of the first game this year, which I'm assuming is what's going to bridge the
gap?
The gap between
The separate franchises.
Yeah.
Okay.
Classic and the new.
And that's the whole reason why I picked this game up is I'm excited about that remake,
Mhm.
and I was in the mood for some Tomb Raider.
Okay. Right on.
All right.
All right.
It literally takes her about 2 or 3 hours in the jungle before she's wearing jaguar pelts like a maniac, but but it's still a great game.
So will you say this the Nerd Overload Nova Award for
Best game of 2017 or something.
2017?
Was that really 2017?
It was probably way longer ago than you would think. Let me look it up.
Ugh.
Shadow of
Best sequel of a reboot of a platformer game from our childhood
Raider.
is
Shadow of the
Shadow of the
Tomb
Tomb Raider. That's right.
2018. I was off by a single year.
Single year.
The
Ugh.
best game of 2018. If I'm not going to look up what other games came
Yeah,
out that year, because there's
2018.
most definitely a better one. But for the sake of the award show, it's Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Hey, all
Hey.
right. All right, Josh, you got one?
I actually have one that actually happened this year.
Oh my God, that's not allowed. Awards that happened during 2025? What? No. Go ahead.
So I binge watched in one sitting the whole last season of My Hero Academia.
Oh.
Did they close it out good?
Oh yeah, I actually think they did. So yeah, the final season, they finally bring the curtain down on the anime juggernaut that was My Hero Academia.
Mm-hmm,
I'm proud of them for actually ending it and not milking it for all it's worth forever.
There
like-
is a spinoff I haven't
One
watched
Piece.
yet. Right?
Yeah. Sorry, I had to.
Or stretching that, Demon Slayer out to 3 movies until what, 2027, something like that. Anyway, it was very good. It's pretty much constant action because they pretty much the last season left off in the middle of action.
Sure. Okay.
But yeah, they bring everything down. Like it's just hit.
Do they give like an epilogue about what happens to the characters as they grow up? Or...
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. They're the whole end is basically Midoriya kind of writing a story of the events or whatever of everything that happened.
Okay. Sure.
It's like him closing a book at a book signing.
It kind of was.
Yeah.
I mean, sort of in a way. Like it was almost like Bilbo like signing off on the book he wrote.
There and back
Oh
again.
yeah, there and back.
Yeah,
Okay.
there and back again. A Deku's tale.
And that was my hit manga, My Hero Academia.
And in the end, it certainly was a My Hero Academia.
Boku no Hero Aka.
The real Boku no Hero Academia
Was
were the friends
we made along the way. I mean, kinda.
Yeah.
There was a whole lot of like, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my friends and blah 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 and the connections I've made and blah blah blah.
It's a shonen anime, so of course
It's going to be. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I had a good time.
I almost said shoujo, but that's the opposite.
Mhm.
But no, it was good. It ended. I felt good about the ending.
Your review is it's good
It's
and
good.
it ended.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, what more could you really ask for?
Yeah, well, that's a good point. I mean, yeah, I'd rather see a show end definitively than fade away.
And in a good way.
And
It seems
if they
like
do it, yeah.
a lot of really big shows have not been able to stick their endings lately,
Right.
like the Dragon one, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Yes.
You said the dragon one. And I was
Yeah.
like, you really got to be way more specific.
I've not heard good things about the Stranger Things ending.
I've
not
heard
heard a lot of things about it, which is it's
It's-
telling.
I've
Go ahead.
I've heard that people did not like the way it ended.
Sure.
I just got to season 3 of Stranger Things, so
Mhm.
I have no foot to stand on this one.
I just haven't watched the new one yet. It's one of those things that like I'll probably get around to, but I'm just not excited about it, and I don't know why.
Too many people told me, "Hey, you should watch that. It's D&D and you'd love it." And I'm like, "No,
It's not.
no, I'm not gonna now."
They mention D&D, but
it's
not. It has no bearing on
Anyone
anything.
other than
told me, "Hey, you
all
should
the
watch
monsters,
this."
other than all the monsters are named after D&D
Yeah,
monsters.
and
Yeah.
that's just how the kids deal with seeing them.
these
seeing
otherworldly
it.
yeah,
horrors.
they relate them to what they know, but it doesn't have anything to do with D&D
Yeah.
other than the names.
No,
I mean,
no.
they could just call it Charizard for all. It'd be
Charizard.
the same thing. If it was in the 90s, if it was 90s Stranger
It would have
Things.
been, yeah. They're Pokemon. He looks
Yeah.
like a. Oh God, it's a Mr. Mime coming at us.
Well, that'd be terrible.
Yeah, I picked the scariest one.
Also, that voice you put on reminded me too much of the Robin's talking birdarang from Teen Titans Go.
Yes. I wasn't going to bring it up on the show, but I went back and watched Carrie, the classic with Sissy Spacek.
Oh, it's a
And-
great movie.
Great movie. Unintentionally hilarious bit where she's about ready to go to the prom and her mom is like trying to get her to not go.
They're all gonna laugh at
They're
you.
all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you.
That's
yes.
Yeah.
Why is
It's a,
that is the bit that
Adam
is stuck in my
Sandler-
head.
That's
Yeah,
the Adam Sandler
Adam Sandler
bit.
as well. Yeah. They're all gonna laugh at you. All right, so we have awards. Right?
Yes, we do have
We should
awards.
talk about the awards because we mentioned at the top of the show.
This is an award show.
This is an award show
For the modern era.
for the modern era. That's it. So
Really on a McElroy kick today, but
we are.
let's see. We can save the big two there for the end.
Okay.
Stick around for Game of the Year and Movie of the Year, but for now we'll start with
There's a parenthetical in those that's that we remember.
that we remember. Yeah,
Movie that we remember of the year.
I
and
read
game of the year that we remember.
I
Yeah,
read a list of all the movies that came out this year, in bed at like 12:30 last night, and haven't looked at it since. So that's where I'm working from.
There you go. All right. So, do we want to start with the Not an Indie Game Award?
Yes. The Not an Indie Game Award goes to the game that is not an independently created video game,
But everyone says it is.
but everyone says it is.
Gotcha. Is it Expedition 33?
It is.
Okay.
Last year's winner would have been Dave the Diver.
It would have been Dave the Diver. You're
Hey,
right.
Dave the
yes.
Diver rocks.
Well, we're not saying it's
Yeah.
it's a bad game. It's
It's
just
not an indie
not an
game
indie
either.
not
game.
an indie game. Yeah.
And yeah, the winner of that award is Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Yes.
Everybody give a round of applause
Round
for
of applause. Round of applause.
that game that I do not care for, but
Okay.
that's my own fault.
Well, let's take a
I
minute
feel
and talk
like.
about why you don't care about it. Because a
Um,
lot of people freaking love that game.
I just don't think it's fun.
Okay.
I don't. It has like the the Twitch like know what specific frame of animation you have to hit dodge on to not get clobbered by this opponent.
Okay.
But at the same time, it's also a turn-based RPG, which
How does
feels
that
like
even
it's
work?
at odds with each other.
Yeah, yeah. How do you
Well,
take?
it's like Paper Mario with higher stakes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. Imagine
Get the timing down.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
imagine Paper Mario or Mario and Luigi, except when you didn't do the timing right, you pretty much just die.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's like a Legend of the Dragoon. Do you remember that? Where you had to time all of your attacks because if you just let them hit, it's like almost no damage whatsoever. You have to learn the pattern of boom, tap, 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 tap. Yeah.
God, I remember in Final Fantasy VIII, you had to
The
time
gunblade timing.
Yeah, the gunblade timing.
Gunblade.
hitting that R1.
Yeah.
Right when Squall strikes to get the bonus damage because he's the only character that could do it.
Also, I kind of have issue with it being winning a Game of the Year award, being that it doesn't do a single new thing.
Sure.
It's a lot of other ideas reheated and wrapped in a pretty bow.
Sure, but it had celebrity voice actors.
Yeah.
It looked very nice. And the music, I will give it to them. The music is excellent.
Yeah, and they tricked people into thinking 30 people made it.
Yeah,
even
and that's
though
not the case.
they had hundreds of contract workers working on it.
They had hundreds of 30 people.
Yeah, hundreds of 30 people. And when they started this studios, Sandfall Interactive, they had a huge grant or payment from Epic.
Yes.
To seed their whole studio. So how is that indie if you're getting money from one of the biggest
gaming giants out there
in the entire industry?
Yeah.
Please, sir, can we have some of that Fortnite money?
Yeah.
Well, also they use generative AI, and anything that has generative AI could just go away.
Which for placeholder graphics, which is like just draw a stick figure, dude.
Yeah, it takes even less time.
Yeah. And less resources, that's for sure.
Well, you know what? If they spent the time to make the AI image, they weren't planning on using it for placeholders. That's their cover once it got caught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got their hand caught in the cookie jar, and they're like, I was actually putting the cookie back.
The tide turned on what people thought about AI, and then they were like, we better get rid of this.
Yeah.
Wah-wah.
Okay.
Because I remember a time when AI was just kind of a goofy thing that you could use to make a funny picture.
Yeah, and now it's not good.
No.
Now we're in a nightmarish hellscape.
I was using it to generate pictures of D&D, of my D&D characters, because
why not?
Why not? But now I would never.
No. Okay, what is our next award category?
Let's do biggest surprise of 2025. What surprised you the most this year?
Biggest surprise of the year? That's a great question. It might be this question. The greatest surprise.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No.
I tried to go with a more positive one.
Yeah. And we did not even think about it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was something that you thought wasn't going to be good but was? Hot Frosty.
Well, Hot Frosty. Of course. It's going to win all the awards. It's the Hot Frosty sweep this year.
But he learned to use a broom watching TV.
Well, you know. No. I think was Deadpool and Wolverine this year?
Last year.
Was it really? Man, there's nothing good about this year.
Yeah. Jeez.
I know I had something in mind when I wrote this down, but I cannot for the life of me think of what it was. Because I'm sure there's something I thought wasn't going to be good that I actually quite liked.
I'm not even sure. You know what? Okay. My biggest surprise was...
Yeah. Save us from this bit. Move on. Let's go.
K-pop Demon Hunter.
Yes. You know what? Okay.
It was surprising it got as big as it was. I had a feeling it would be neat because Sony Animation has some real bangers in their past.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it would be the biggest thing of the entire year.
It really was.
Yeah, I really didn't think.
And I hear their music everywhere, even in non-K-pop related things. I hear either Golden or Soda Pop or something somewhere, always.
The Han Moon has sealed.
Yeah.
No, it's I mean, it's great. It was a good surprise that it hit as
And you know what?
big
And
as
that
it
was
did.
great. And that was that was a huge blunder on Sony's part.
Yeah.
sure.
A great boon for Netflix.
Yeah, they dropped the bag on that one.
But also, like I said before when we talked about it a few episodes ago, was if it hadn't dropped on Netflix, it probably wouldn't gotten as big as it did.
It would have word of mouth
It would have word of mouth eventually.
But you're right. The accessibility was probably a big factor.
It was a huge factor in its popularity.
That was our biggest surprise.
Right,
okay,
K-pop
all right.
Demon Hunters.
Moving on. You know what? Let's do worst movie of the year.
Okay, worst movie of the year.
I got this.
Okay.
I got this one. The 2025 version of War of the Worlds came straight digital, starring Ice Cube and really no one else. I mean, there were other people in it, technically, but the big swerve of this one is that it's all taking place over Zoom calls and with Ice Cube looking into his computer like Ice Cube is acting and his webcam is down in the corner. Like, you don't even see the room that he is sitting in or him being a physical human being in a physical space. It's just the camera is his monitor and things are just happening. He's typing things out and Zoom calling over here and Zoom calling over there. And
he's basically streaming.
He's basically
face cam streaming.
He's basically streaming. Nothing. There is no action in it because it is all just done on his computer screen. He plays an overprotective father who is using government computers to hack into all of the computers of his family to keep tabs on them at all times.
Then
aliens happen.
There are movies that use this device all on a computer screen that are good.
Oh, sure. What was the one where it was the gal, the high schooler who died, and then came unfriended?
God, that was years ago.
There was a true crime style.
There
one
was,
too,
yeah.
that came out either this year or last that was good.
Oh, Unfriended. Going back to that for a sec. Dropout Heat.tv regular Jacob Wysocki is the funny fat guy of the group who gets his hand stuck in a possessed blender and does a full Chris Farley. Yeah.
That's my biggest surprise of the year. How much I love Make Some Noise.
It's so good, right?
That's Dropout's improv show where they have 3 contestants and they give them prompts and they do funny improv.
They do funny bits and short improv, and
that show is amazing.
It is
I love
so
everything about that show.
Yeah.
And I also love the fact that they get permission from the contestants before dropping something potentially really awful on them, so they know not to do it. Unlike,
are you thinking Game Changer? That's more.
Oh yeah, that is Game Changer.
You're thinking Game Changer.
Oh yeah, that is Game Changer.
You're thinking Game Changer. No, this is just they get prompts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was spun off from Game Changer.
It was
completely unchanged.
Okay.
Completely, basically unchanged.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. My apologies.
But no, Dropout.tv, they've been putting out a lot
Bangers.
of. You know what? That is our streaming service of the year. Boom.
Yeah.
I'm adding that one to the
Streaming
list.
service of the year,
Dropout.tv. Yes. Sam Reich is doing
the Lord's work.
The Lord, he sure is. But no, just about every show on that network is good. Very Important People has come back.
I need to catch. I watched a bunch. I mainlined a bunch of those in a row. I need to go back.
Those
those
are so good. So that one, it's a fake interview style show. They have the person being interviewed. They basically have them close their eyes, blindfold them, whatever, and they apply a bunch of prosthetics and costuming and stuff like that. These improv artists don't know what they look like. They're finally shown once it's all done, and they give them like maybe 15 minutes to come up with a character. and the interviewer
and then
has Vic Michaelis.
Vic
They
Michaelis
have no
interviews them.
idea what's going to happen, and they just do this weird, bizarre
Between
yes.
two ferns kind of style
very
interview.
very much so. Yeah,
I like Smarty Pants a lot.
Smarty
too.
Pants is good.
That's just people
Yes.
give PowerPoint presentations
Mhm.
that are fun.
Yeah, that one's the ocean. Why is it bad?
Yeah. No, thank you, the ocean. We shouldn't be going in there.
That's probably my favorite one.
One of my favorites is which cartoon character is invited to the cookout?
Oh, the cookout. Yeah.
Yes,
That was a
yes.
good one too. That was a
Yeah.
good one too.
That one and gosh, what was the other one? Oh, can I get an honorary degree from college just by asking really, really nicely? Did you guys watch this one?
No.
Oh my God! So Ryan Creamer, who got famous doing wholesome videos on Pornhub.
Oh, was that the guy that did that? Did your dad show you how to do whatever?
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So like the videos would have like really nasty titles, and it's like him just being tucked into bed by a fully clothed
Person.
actor or actress or whatever. Stupid stuff like that. So no, what he did was he had a list of 50 colleges from across the United States, and he cold called every one of them to see if they would very please give him an honorary degree.
Very pleased.
Yep. His argument was Kermit the Frog has one, and he's not even human. But no, at one point he mentions that he was just going down a list, and he accidentally called one historically black all-female college, and had to ask them, "Could you please give me a white man an honorary degree?" Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna have to show you guys after this because it's great.
That's
But,
silly.
Okay, so next category.
Biggest disappointment of the year. What thing came out and you were like, man, this should have been better than it was?
I mean, I didn't play it, but I think I know what your guys' is gonna
Yeah,
be.
I was gonna say Mario Kart World.
That's what I was
which
thinking.
By no means is not a bad game, but it is disappointing how it's not the big game we thought it would
They
be.
could have done better.
Yeah.
And they still haven't added more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still haven't. Yeah.
Well, because they know everybody hated it, so why add things to a bad game?
They have done a lot of updates, but nothing like
Major.
major.
No new
Okay.
tracks, no new racers, no new outfits.
They did change the tracks. They changed the.
They didn't even change the tracks.
They changed the intermission track. Some of them, yeah, the tracks. They changed the intermission portions to make them less boring.
Yeah, less a bunch of just straight lines.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
With the occasional, you might get screwed by a power up and lose your position.
I was thinking about it earlier today. Why isn't there a battle mode that uses the open world and
Yeah.
is Fallout?
Give
Or
me those
Fallout.
balloons again.
Fortnite, I mean.
You want a
Okay.
battle royale Mario
Yeah,
Kart?
why can't
Yeah, why not?
isn't there a battle royale battle mode? Why not?
That would be cool. That would be interesting.
You
It'd
made
be
this
different.
huge open world. Why not let
Do
everybody
something with
drive
it.
around it
Yeah.
and shoot shells at each other?
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
pretty, especially with like the 20 player or 20
Oh,
player.
yeah, let this one be 100.
God, Mario Kart 100.
Yeah,
Oh
Oof.
man.
they
yeah.
did it with F-Zero.
Yeah,
That's
it'll
true.
work.
With
Yeah,
the
why not?
dying, gasping breaths of the F-Zero franchise.
Well, sure. Yeah. Okay.
To a lesser extent, like runner-up is Metroid Prime 4,
Aww.
which should have blown the socks clear off me, but
Should have.
only left me mildly entertained.
Socks firmly
Firmly
still
on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, once again, by no means is it a bad game. It's just not the game that took 8 years to come out that everyone would have wanted.
Sure. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. How about this one's for us. Best guest host on the Nerd Overload program.
Why, that's a 3-way tie between all of the guests we've
I'm
had
going to say
this
yes.
year.
It is a we took a vote, and it's a 3-way tie between Greg Dunham, Josh Nealis, and Parker. Our 3 guest hosts for the year.
Yeah.
Honorable mention, Jordan Taylor.
Well, sure, but she's, you know what? Jordan's been on enough. I think she's a
Yeah.
Semi-regular host.
semi-regular host. But no, for one time during one episode during the year, being on the show, I think that's. I think it's a 3-way tie, guys.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. Congratulations to those winners.
Yes, congratulations to all the winners.
Yes.
Best impromptu review of the new Naked Gun movie also goes to Greg Dunham.
It also goes to Greg Dunham. Yes.
I forgot he did that.
He did. That was so
That
good.
was very funny.
It was. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I think that should have been. Wait, no, never mind.
We can talk about that when we get to it.
Yeah. Okay, so you know what? Let's go ahead and do the big ones here. Let's do best movie of the year. And who are your nominations? I'm nominating Superman.
I too.
Ooh, yeah.
I too am saying Superman. Also, big surprise how good it
turned out. Yeah.
That would have been my pick, but I didn't want to already start
spoil
talking
it for
about
something
Superman,
else. Sure.
It's
God,
my vote
Superman.
for movie of the year.
Superman was amazing.
It was.
It really was.
It was. Any other nominees for the segment?
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun. Yeah, that's a close. Yeah, that's going to be a real toss up.
That's definitely the comedy of the year.
It was. Yes.
Best comedy or musical.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
We're not on a commercial break. You can't give the best comedy or musical award out. Thanks, Oscars. No. So between.
What other movies have come out this year?
I mean, there's all sorts of them, but
I know.
You know, remember, this is the best movie of the year that we can remember.
True.
And if you can't remember it, how
was it
good
really that
was
good?
It really?
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't really watch a lot of movies this year.
Well, I immediately thought, oh, my favorite movie of this year is The Substance, but that came out last year.
That came out last year.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's also my favorite movie of this year. I don't know.
What were the Marvel movies this year?
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts was fine.
Yeah.
And Fantastic Four, which was also
Fine.
Still haven't seen either one.
If you're only going to watch one of them, I would watch Thunderbolt.
That's what I've heard. I've heard
It's
Thunderbolts is actually pretty
it's
solid.
a little more fun.
It's the better of the two.
Yeah. Okay, so when it comes down to the new Naked Gun and Superman, who wins?
Superman.
Superman definitely filled me with more emotion,
Okay.
I think. Like, one, it was a generally good movie. Two, it was nice to see a DC movie project that wasn't
Dower.
I was going to say depressing.
Yeah.
Sure. Counterpoint. I'm going to need a new pair of pants.
That whole segment was pretty good.
Yes.
That was pretty good.
I
Also,
knew
the snowman segment.
The snowman
the
segment
snowman
also
segment
very
was my
good.
favorite in Naked
Yeah,
Gun.
yeah.
There's your hot frosty.
Yeah, that's this year's Hot Frosty.
Yes. The Hot Frosty Award.
Yeah.
Any snowman-based media for the year. Okay.
I knew I would like Superman going in, but I didn't know I was going to love Superman.
That was my
coming
thing.
out.
Like,
Yeah.
I thought the
Yeah.
trailers looked very good. And then actually seeing the movie, I was like, oh man, this is legitimately fantastic.
Going in, I was under the impression that it was my opinion that the original Christopher Reeve Superman and Superman 2, because they were filmed at the same time,
Yes, yeah.
was the quintessential version of Superman in film. And when I
Would've
left
been fair.
and
Would've been fair.
and when I left that movie, I said, no, this is the one.
Yeah.
This one got it to a T. They got the tone exactly right. They got his personality exactly right. They weren't dogmatically copying the comics, but they were sticking close enough to that the characters were recognizable. And Superman didn't snap anyone's neck in it.
Yeah. Which you'd think wouldn't be much to ask, but
You know
they
what?
are.
Yeah.
You know what?
And
That part
yes.
where he saved that squirrel, I was like, you know what? That's Superman.
That is Superman. Yes, that is Superman.
That's so silly. I love it.
Yeah. Okay.
That when he's sorry.
No, you're
I just that in that part where he's like yelling at Guy Gardner about killing the kaiju.
Oh yeah.
When he's like, we could have taken it somewhere. We could have, went off world with
Like,
it.
don't be such a wuss.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I felt like that spoke volumes
Mm-hmm.
to basically superhero media as a whole. Like they're find the other way.
Yeah,
Especially because that's such a Superman thing to do.
Yeah.
it is. When it's easy to punch, just punch it. Take the time to figure
The
out.
hard part is doing
other way.
doing it a different way.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
even when everybody else is telling you to do it the wrong way, Superman will do it the right way.
Yeah. and that's at its core what the Zack Snyder film
Lacked.
missed, because Zack Snyder saw, he is the strongest person ever to ever exist. He could just punch his way out of any problem, but that's not Superman. That's
Also, Jesus.
yeah, that was a weird.
Yeah.
It's a weird one. Okay, best game of the year.
Look at this jar of pee. Also,
Oh,
God.
I
God.
want you to just have a big eye full of a jar of pee in my superhero movie.
Movie that Batman v Superman.
you know what?
That was the exact moment where I'm like, why am I doing this?
Why
to
are you
myself?
doing this?
Talking about Lex Luthor, I loved the new version of
Mhm.
Lex Luthor.
Oh yeah, Nicholas Hoult did a fantastic
It was
job.
oh my god! Like I liked him as Beast.
Mhm.
I did like him as Beast in the first class movies.
Yeah.
But him as Lex Luthor, like
Well, this is the first time he's played a villain.
Yeah,
in a film. He's usually been a fairly
either a supporting
positive.
character or a kind of a hero.
Yes, and they got down to Lex's whole thing. Yes, he's the smartest, one of the smartest men on the planet. Yes, he has more money than
God.
Than God. He is at his core petty,
Mhm.
and that is what he. That is Lex Luthor.
he is a
He
petty child,
Yes.
and that nailed it. Especially like when he's getting arrested and he's like just crying.
Just crying. Yeah, the single tear. Yeah.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
not a single tear. He was upset.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
It was fantastic. Also, he did just get rocked by a little white dog.
Yeah. Crypto.
Crypto,
New
what
character of the year.
What a standout!
What a
Crypto
standout,
was,
yeah.
too. I didn't expect to like Crypto as much as I did.
I thought he was going to be.
He's
a little
not
bit
even
more,
a good dog.
Yeah. I thought
That's
it was going to
what's
be
so
more of a
genius
MacGuffin.
about it. Like,
Yeah.
what if Crypto wasn't a good dog?
Yeah.
It's such an interesting way to look at
Just a
it.
tiny
He was a
twist,
dog.
That's it. Yeah.
He was a dog.
Yeah.
He acted like an actual dog. Just unfortunately, this dog has the potential to rip the planet in half.
Sure. Yeah. And and it got me really interested in Supergirl.
Yes. Oh my God, that movie looked.
Can't wait for that
I
one.
mean, that movie's fantastic.
It is. Okay. Best game of the year. This is our last award.
My nomination is Donkey Kong Bonanza, the game that brought me the most joy and the most surprise.
Okay. Mine is actually it's not going to win, but mine is Pokemon Yellow Legacy, a ROM hack that for the original Pokemon game for the Game Boy that cleans up like 99% of the bugs in the original game and makes it completely playable with, you can catch everything in the game. They add stuff in. It is cleaned up just enough to make it fun and fresh while it's still the same story. It's still the same beats.
But what about an actual legitimate?
Oh, I didn't play,
legitimately
like-
released video game.
Oh, I didn't play legitimately released games this year. Are you kidding me? I don't know. Well, what's
I mean, I played a lot of Blueprints this year.
I've heard.
Wait, was
that's
that
a legitimate.
was that
game.
this year?
That's a
Was that this
legitimate
year?
Yeah,
game?
that was this year.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think Blueprints should have won best indie game.
I agree. So, which one wins between Blueprints and Donkey Kong Bonanza? It's your. This is. I don't have a dog in this fight.
And I've played both, though I still haven't beaten Donkey Kong yet.
Okay.
I don't know why. Like, it's not a bad game, and I love it, and we all know I love Donkey Kong.
Mhm.
Just for some reason, I can't sit down and focus enough on it. I don't know what my deal is.
You turn it on and just go, ooh, banana.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's also what the game does.
You got
Well,
you got Fortnite brain rot.
I know. I hate it. It needs to quit.
Okay, what is your? There have been a number of seasons of Fortnite, Josh. What is your
Oh,
favorite
Lord.
one of the year?
Big
Big stupid event.
stupid event of Fortnite this year.
Because this had the Power Rangers season.
Yep, had the Power Rangers season, had the Star Wars season, had
A combination of The Simpsons and Microsoft Game Pass getting Fortnite Crew and free Battle Pass got me to play it.
that Simpsons season, though it was short, was aesthetically probably one of the best ones I've ever done.
Okay.
The map was fun, too.
as far as collaborations go, it was one of the most ambitious ones they ever did, and they knocked it out of the park, honestly. Yeah, the loot pool wasn't terribly exciting, but the things that happened during the match, the way the story went, the final event of the chapter was
That giant Homer slowly getting closer to the island.
yeah.
That's the kind of like this little bitty storytelling that they do as time goes on is the stuff that live service games should do.
Yeah, the slow
many
map
don't.
changes.
Yeah,
The
just a
slow
little
ramp
bit
up.
little bit of storytelling that is only possible through a game that's constantly updated.
Yeah.
Like that's the ultimate use of that
And you know what?
concept.
I did play Helldivers. I played a little bit of Helldivers
You
this
did
year.
play Helldivers?
I played a little bit. Well, you know what? Every now and again, I have to check to see if third-person shooters or first-person shooters still give me an upset stomach. Makes me feel like I'm on a boat after playing it for 30 minutes. And I played Helldivers, and I kept up with the season changes. And Helldivers did a really good job of that as well.
Oh yeah, Helldivers. I haven't played it, but everything I've seen and everybody I've talked to who actually has played Helldivers,
Yes.
really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Well, because it's set in space, and a space war between different factions. The computer playing faction. It's not you're playing against other players, but the map and like what planets have been taken and what have been won back change regularly.
Oh yeah,
enough.
the perpetual war I think
Yes.
is a really good feature,
And it's not just-
and I like it when games do that.
And it's not randomly like picked. Oh, the robots took over this one now. No, it's if enough players are playing on one specific planet, they'll take that one. But if you're ignoring some of the other ones, the
AI
it will slowly win it back.
Yes.
And yes,
That's the kind of stuff they should do with live service games and not just sell you skins.
yeah.
Like
Look
there
at
is
you, Call of Duty.
there is good uses of that game concept. It's just nobody does enough with it.
I also
Yeah.
like the community driven, war effort.
Mm-hmm. Oh, does a new DLC pass for a previously released game count as a game of the year?
I mean,
it worked.
I'm talking
at
about
the-
Street Fighter 6.
It worked at the Game Awards.
Okay, Street Fighter 6, the slow burn content pack that they put out this year with Terry Bogard and Mai from
Fatal Fury.
and Akuma coming back as a staple. It was a good season. I'm looking forward to Sagat coming back in.
I wanna give the my update the like wink wink a award of the year.
Okay, yeah. The No Mai No Buy award
Yeah.
goes to Street Fighter 6 for adding Mai Shiranui into the game.
And doing such a good job.
Just doing a fantastic. It really. I like their versions in Street Fighter 6 way more than Ken and Chun-Li in City of the Wharves.
Oh yeah, the City of the yeah,
Mhm.
yes.
Also,
I've heard that's not good.
It's not good, and also it is funded almost exclusively with Saudi blood money
That's not
because
great.
because a Saudi prince bought SNK, and yes, so don't play that one.
We're
Play
about-
Street Fighter 6.
We're about to get an extremely propaganda heavy metal slug.
Uh-huh.
I'll say this: Capcom is really trying. It feels like they're slowly trying to.
Capcom's been doing a good job.
They've been doing okay.
I meant like bringing back like more forgotten franchises and trying to prop them back up.
That's the biggest surprise
Mega
of the year.
Man?
Mega Man coming back
Mega Man. Yeah.
from the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
Though I would enjoy another like Legends.
yeah.
Oh
That's-
man.
I think that's what I said.
Yes.
the show after the Game Awards. I don't think you were here. I'm like, at first I was like, oh, it's 2D again. That's what. And then I'm like, well, that's good. Still, I still like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish it was 3D. Oh wait, that's Legends.
I wish
it was Legends.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope that this game has there is a sub boss or something that looks like Mega Man, but he's wearing a white suit and he's very janky.
You want Mighty 9 to get his butt kicked.
I want Beck from Mighty Number 9 to get absolutely rocked on screen
by Rockman,
by real actual Rockman. Yes. Yes.
They should do a regular Mega Man and Mega Man X mashup game where you do things in the past that affects the future.
Oh, like the kind of like the Sonic
Sonic
Generations games where
you had past Sonic
and Blue and
modern Sonic
and modern Chili Dog Sonic.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Chili Dog Sonic is old Sonic.
Yeah. Memes. It's memes Sonic and Chili Dog Sonic. Those are the two flavors of Sonic.
And movie Sonic.
Well, was
Sonic 3 was
that last year? 2024.
Yeah.
Dang. That movie was good too.
Yeah, Sonic 3 was good.
Yeah.
Sonic 3 was good.
I've only seen the first one, and it was fine.
I like the Sonic movies. As far as video game movies go, they're pretty solid.
They're fun. They're more for kids, which there is nothing wrong with that.
No.
Not everything pop culture has to be for us. Sadly. Okay, so what are we saying is the game of the year?
I'm still saying Donkey Kong. I had the most fun playing it.
Okay.
Just from a base
I abstain
standpoint.
because
As much as I liked Blueprints, it did get pretty, the loop got pretty old pretty quick.
I heard that once you unlock 75% of the stuff, it gets really difficult to find new rooms and things to progress.
Yeah, because you're drawing them out of a deck basically.
Right.
So
Yeah, and there's only I think 3 hidden rooms that you have to do specific things in game to unlock.
Right.
And once you get those, it's almost end game at that point.
We'll say Blueprints is the indie game of the year.
Sure.
Oh
okay.
yeah, 100%. 100%.
That sounds good.
I will give that just on the grounds that it got a lot of people to play a kind of game I don't think they normally would have.
That's fair.
And it had a very interesting art style, and it had a story that I thought was
novel.
Yeah.
Balatro on my phone. I played that this year. That's technically a 2025 game. Technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to add that.
I have been playing
I put it in there.
I have been playing a ton of Balatro lately.
It's addictive.
I don't know,
It really is.
I still prefer Clover Pit, but
yeah,
that's just me. I don't like cards.
Yeah, you're not a card game
I'm
guy.
not a card guy.
Not really.
So I play Balatro. That's a slot machine.
Was Pokemon TCG Pocket this year?
Last year.
I think it was last. Yeah, because they did.
2024.
It was last year because they did a 1-year anniversary.
That's right. Okay.
Oh, Uma Musume. That's mobile game of the year.
Okay, sure.
Horse Girls.
Horse
that I didn't
Girls
play.
Game of the year. Yeah.
I mean, I would play that regardless if they're horse girls or not. Like if they were just regular horses, I would still be playing this.
Okay.
Would you really though?
Yeah.
You would have looked at that game with normal horses and went I'm going to play that.
Yeah. There was a Derby Stallion at the arcade that we would play the crap out of whenever we went to
Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's, and it's basically
we had the cards and everything.
It's basically the same thing. That's what it is.
Yeah. Oh, Dispatch.
I still need to play.
I have the Steam demo downloaded on my thing. I still haven't played it.
I need to pull the trigger on it eventually.
Yeah.
It's been on sale for a while now.
But it's still more than $15.
It is. That's true.
They
got to pay all those celebrity voice actors.
Yeah.
It stops me up anytime a game is more than $15. I have to really think about it. That's my
fair.
my impulse buy limit is $15.
$15? Yeah. That makes sense.
$15, little man. Download this game to your
hand.
Steam library.
Yeah. Okay, last one, and I'm putting you guys on the spot for this. What is the most anticipated or the most likely to win a 2026 Nerd Overload Victory Award?
A Nova, if you will.
A Nova, if you will, if you're nasty.
For
What is so anything that has been announced that will be released within the year of 2026? What is the one that you are looking the most forward to, or what do you think is going to end up on our list for next year? So this would be like Supergirl counts, the Wonder Man Disney
Marvel
Plus
show, yeah.
Marvel show counts.
I hope the Muppets reboot.
The Muppets show, that counts.
I don't know if that's going to be like one of the best things of the year, though. It's such a hard call, and definitely something you could clip and laugh at me for later if I'm way wrong.
Especially with your top hat on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, seriously, I think between it's going to come down to either Supergirl or Muppet Show. I think that's going to be a big one that's going to surprise a lot of people.
I wish I could think of a game that's coming out next year that I'm excited for, but it's wide open.
It is kind of wide open.
For me,
yeah.
it feels like most of the stuff I'm excited for are just remakes or remasters of stuff, honestly.
It's because that's
yeah.
all they make anymore.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, that new Knights of the Old Republic, but I don't remember what year that's coming out, if it has a date
That was
on
early
it.
2027, I think.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought it just said 2026.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I don't remember. I remember the ad. I remember the close up, and that's it.
But
Listen,
who knows? You might have a Vampire Bloodlines 2 on your hands where it comes out and it's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they buried the first Bloodlines game in the Pet Cemetery.
In the Pet Cemetery, and it came back wrong. Yeah. Yeah. I think we've got it. I think that's an award show.
Yay!
Yay! Woo!
Hey, round of applause for our winners.
Yeah.
Whoever they were, I've already forgotten.
And listen, a round of applause for us pulling this out of our ass.
Yeah.
Like we always do.
Like we always do. All right. So with that, we have actually hit time for the episode. So you've been listening to Nerd Overload. Thank you very much for sticking with us all last year and continuing to listen.
Shepherd's Hook.
You can find us all over at nerdoverload.com, where you can find all of our socials and whatnot.
You can email us any of your opinions or things that maybe we should be looking for in the coming year at staff@nerdoverload.com.
Send us a voicemail on the Nerd Overload hotline. The number for that's 412-345-1413. Leave us a message on there and we'll play it on the show.
That's right. You can find all of our back episodes on various podcast apps, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and YouTube, where we're going to be putting all of our Twitch streams and VODs and what have you. They're going to go right up there.
And I want to get back to streaming.
I do too.
That's one of my New Year's resolutions, is to stream more frequently.
Mm-hmm. Same here. And finally, I'd like to thank Parker for helping us out finding news for the show, and David Pencil for our intro and outro.
Nova Award winner,
A
Parker.
Nova Award winner, Parker. Thank you very much. Thank you for the correction. And David Pencil for our intro and outro. So again, thank you all for tuning in, and we will be back next week.
Pizza out into the new year. I could do an outro song, but I'm not singing again.
All right. Let me there. Hey, we did a show.
You know,
Holy crap.
with the way the camera's lined up,
Yeah.
it almost looks like we're 3 separate panels.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
it does.
it
It does
does.
kind of look like that, doesn't it? Yeah.
Rather than just, I'm flanked by 2 bookcases and handsome gentlemen.
I mean, Spider Austin is right back there.
Yeah.
He's more present now. I moved him so that people can see Spider Austin a little more.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, with great power comes great responsibility, baby. Yeah.
With great mojo.
And with great
Great
mojo comes great
Okay, so
responsibility.
a Made with Love and Swear Word says, Dad asked if you were all remote because of the panel look. So apparently we do look like we are in 3 different places.
That's wild.
Hey,
It's freaking you out.
fourth wall.
And they also say hello from my parents' dining room table. So hi Jordan. Hi Mike and Lisa. How are you doing?
Hello, leftovers.
Hello. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yeah. Thanks for watching the show.
Thanks for watching the show.
Swatching.
Swatching the show. Yes. And thanks for not swatting the show.
Oh God, yeah.
Or squanching the show.
Hey,
I'm squanching here.
We could have did New Year's resolutions, but
I have none.
I don't do resolutions. I just try to work on stuff.
yeah.
And I know I don't make resolutions because I know I won't do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
You don't need the disappointment of
No.
not doing it.
I'm gonna lose more weight this year. No.
No,
I'm gonna
you're
play more
not.
new games this year.
No.
I'm gonna read more books. No.
You know what? I don't do resolutions. I do try to do goals, which is different because you can not feel bad about not reaching a goal.
That's true.
I am going to try to read 1 book this year. It's been so long since
Good
I've actually
luck.
sat down with a physical book and read with pages and not pictures, because comics don't count in this particular case. But I'm going to read 1 book this year before the end of the year. Gonna happen.
I've listened to a lot of audiobooks this year, not
Yeah.
all the way through most of them.
I don't absorb information the same way through an audiobook as I do reading a book.
Same here. It's
I get why people like them. It's just not for me.
I don't finish them because Libby takes them back before I do.
Oh, sure.
And also the only time I listen to them is when I'm in the car and I'm not in the car enough.
Very often. Sure. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I've tried a couple of audiobooks and they're fine, but yeah, I don't retain the story nearly as well as I do if I'm actually reading an actual book.
The new Chuck Tingle book, the legitimate Chuck
Yeah.
Tingle book, not a Tingler.
Not a pound you in the butt with,
yeah.
with the thought of your own butt. Yeah.
It's called Lucky Day.
Mhm.
It's really good. I've listened to like the first.
There was another one that I
chapters.
saw in it was, I forget what it was.
Camp Damascus.
Something like that.
Or
Yeah.
I think got 3. I think it's
He's got 3.
Camp Damascus, Bury Your Gaze, and then this Lucky Day,
Yeah.
which is about like
Wait, Chuck Tingle books actually exist, like with actual titles?
yeah,
he's
he's
a
a
real book.
legitimate author.
Yeah,
now.
he does write books.
Okay.
I mean, he was always a legitimate author.
yeah.
but he has ones that aren't.
Your
How-
butt and the butt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Lucky Day is about like a low probability event that occurs where a bunch of stuff that's not probable happen all at once, and a bunch of people die, and it's this like not secret, but this government organization that's trying to figure out what happened
Oh,
when
interesting.
that what made that happen.
What
Interesting.
happened?
No, there was a book. I wish I could remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it was a horror comedy book about there is a support group for final girls. So the last survivor
Of different like serial killers.
different serial killers, and someone is picking them off one by one. So someone is going after the final girls, but it's supposed to be both comedy and kind of horror suspense, and it sounds really interesting.
I think it is just like Final Girl Support Group or
It's something like that.
that.
Yeah, something like that. It came out not last year, but it might have been a couple years ago.
I
But,
still need to read the newest. Well, I need to read Bookshops and Bone Dust too. But
Sure.
they got Brigands and Bread Knives now too.
Yes, Jordan was telling me a little bit about that.
I didn't know there
yeah.
was a new one.
Yeah. It's called like either like Brigands and Bread Knives or Bread Knives and Brigands or something like that. That's the title. It's a B and a B.
Yeah, the Final Girl Support Group. It's by Grady Hendrix,
Okay.
who I've
Gotcha.
heard is good. I think Samantha has listened to a couple
listened-
Grady Hendrix
Okay.
books and
Yeah, I
liked them.
might be interested in that. Jordan's dad recommends the Peter Frampton biography, which I would be very interested in. Yeah. There are,
That does sound like something you would read.
Yeah. There's that. There's a new SNL Lorne Michaels biography, because last year was the 50th year of it. I am kind of interested in reading that as well. And Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, Hitchhikers is great.
I think that would be a fun one to
I own the whole Douglas Adams
haven't-
collection.
I've read Hitchhikers. It was a long time ago, but
Guys, I read comic books. I am borderline illiterate, okay?
No, you're fine.
Hitchhikers has some jokes in it that are so clever, it will make you angry that you didn't
I didn't think of them. Okay, sure. But yeah, no, I want to try to read.
I feel like that's just Douglas Adams in general.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say I want to read at least one book. I want to read one book.
That is your goal.
That is my goal.
Stephen Fry narrates the audiobook for Hitchhikers too. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, Stephen Fry.
Yeah. Let's see. Hitchhikers for sure. Yeah. It's actually kind of embarrassing that I haven't read it. But,
I don't know how many in the series I've actually read, because I read them when I was a kid and I had them all smashed together in one big book.
Nice.
So I have no idea what ones I finished or not. I don't remember.
Okay.
That's what mine is. Mine's a complete collection.
Yeah.
It's like black with like green trim on it and stuff, and it's got like the stupid
The
face.
planet.
Let's see. It said, Jordan says there's a Brandon Sanderson that's Hitchhikers adjacent. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. No, what other again, not resolutions, but things you want to try to do this year?
I'm going to finish one of the two of my games that have Steam pages this year.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I don't know which. We'll see.
Okay.
It'll probably be Mighty Mini Golf if it comes down to it, because that one is the closest.
Okay, sure.
Also, I feel like that one would be the easiest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have been working on Believe a lot lately.
Cool. Very cool. What if there's a Believe level in Mighty Mini Golf?
I mean,
could you do that?
Or you could do like guest character.
The main character of Believe is in Mighty Mini Golf.
Okay.
He's the
cool.
last unlockable.
Nice.
Although his character design in Mighty Mini Golf doesn't match his current one anymore, but it's a relic of the time it was made.
Yeah, there you go. And we could redo the voice acting. But I would like to go back through now that I have a better setup, and actually, give you some audio that doesn't peak and crack and actually sounds halfway decent.
I just want to finish one more course, so there's a easy, medium, and hard at least.
Okay. Yeah.
And a map screen for each course.
Okay. Are they all of the same theme?
No.
Or different themes? Okay.
Because the first one's the dinosaur theme.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is crappy New Jersey boardwalk themed.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I think the third one is just going to be vampire.
Okay.
Like Castlevania adjacent.
Like just gothic vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Because of
nice.
Count Putula's castle.
Excellent.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yep.
I like it. Sure.
That's why also one of the unlockable characters is a vampire hunter too.
I was gonna say,
cool.
is there a Belmont?
No, it's Von Golf Swing. It's Victor Von
good.
Golf Swing.
That's good.
Very good.
That's good.
Very, very good.
That is very good.
Oh man, what if his putt somehow mimics the whip, I don't know. Josh, do you have any?
Not hit a deer.
Well, yeah, that would be a pretty good one.
I hope
based
that
on the
one
last
comes
couple
true
of
for you.
Yeah. Your car had a very unfortunate end of November, early December. Yeah.
Just a very unfortunate December period.
Man, I have it straight up flat on my CRV.
Oh man!
I bought an air compressor the other day at Salvation Army for $7. I'm like, well, I'll fill up the tire and go drive and get a new one.
Might as well. Yeah.
Or at least see if it can get patched.
My car just rolled over to 100,000 miles, so now is when all the problems are going to start happening.
I recently hit 180,000 on mine.
Oh, congratulations!
When I bought it, it had under 100,000.
Wow, show off.
I did a lot of driving there for a while.
Joking. Oh, man.
I want to take more vacation trips this year.
Like leave the town to do things. Yeah.
Because I didn't take a vacation at all this year.
Ooh.
Normally, the family at least goes to Michigan, and I at least go there.
Yeah.
We didn't do that this year, so I've not had a vacation.
Didn't you go to Chicago?
This year?
Yeah, I thought you went.
I don't think I did this year.
I thought you went to Chicago this year.
I think so. If I did, it was only for like a weekend.
It's been a unfortunate December, and there's reason to believe maybe this year will be better than the last.
Why
Get some Counting Crows on there.
Why do you sound like the pimply teen from Simpsons?
I don't like the voice of the guy who sings in Counting Crows. Mr. Jones and me.
I want to go to Salem.
Salem would be
I
cool.
think that would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. We traveled a little bit this year, and I would like to do some more of that. There's a weird kind of thing that we might be trying to do later on this year. Frugal Wizard's Guide to Surviving Medieval England by Brandon Sanderson. That's the.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
That sounds pretty.
fun.
That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. But no, one of the highlights this year was traveling to Hell, Michigan. Going to Hell was one of the highlights of 2025.
That would be accurate for this year.
Yeah, sure,
You'd go back-
absolutely.
I didn't even do the Mothman Festival.
No,
this
you
year.
didn't, and you usually do that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Been
Okay.
a real stay-at-home year, and I think it's been bad for my mental health in
Well,
that way.
2025 has been a rough one all around, and sometimes you just kind of have to
Yeah.
hunker down.
The coolest thing I did this year was probably go to the Pastimes Pinball
Oh
Arcade.
yeah.
That was the best thing I did.
Yeah. That's still a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do for the show this year? What kind of
Content?
stupid gimmicks, bits, adding things to the streaming setup? What would you pie in the sky? What would you guys like to see?
I think we need to play more games together.
I agree.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep.
We definitely need to get some time together and like maybe not necessarily for the show, but maybe for the streaming. Like
Mhm.
get
Yeah.
together and play some games. Like you
Yeah.
know, like other respectable YouTubers, you know,
I almost
play some Peak or some Repo or something.
I almost bought us
Mhm.
all copies of Lego Party for.
Oh, that
for
would be-
I've been
Christmas,
watching
That
videos
would
of
be
Lego
great.
Party.
I've been thinking about picking that one
but
up.
it would be $90
Oh.
for me to buy 3 copies of it. I'm like, I don't know if I can do that.
don't we
yeah.
all own Mario Party though?
Yeah, I have the Jamboree, the new one.
Yeah, and I have it.
Oh yeah, I have it.
We could stream that sometime.
I forgot it had online play.
We wouldn't even have to all be in the same
Room.
room to play
No.
that one.
We wouldn't have to go anywhere. We could play it home.
Yeah. More riff tracks for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh,
we need to
yeah,
do more
yeah.
riff tracks.
So I went to my sister's yesterday
Yeah.
for New Year's kind of hangout, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it was board games for the most part, but we did play a decent amount of Jackbox, and I was like, oh, I missed this.
Yeah,
we
play,
do more Jackbox.
when we went to Samantha's sister's last.
You want to say
weekend.
that again without putting your hand over your mouth?
When we went to Samantha's sister's over the weekend after Christmas, we played a bunch of Jackbox. We played a
Nice.
lot of Fibbage.
Nice.
We did a murder
Trivia Murder Party.
2,
Okay, yeah.
and we did the one where you yell into your phone
I don't know
and
if
it
I
plays
played that one.
and it plays audio on the game.
I've
Oh, no,
not
I don't
played
know
that
that
one.
one.
Oh, it's so goofy.
Cool.
And they play it over some so everyone's given like separate prompts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like some will get some people will have like the same prompt, and so on and so forth. And you get to pick your favorite of whatever the prompt was, and then they play it over a little like video,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like the Rift Tracks thing.
Okay, sure. Larian says Puns of Anarchy sucked though.
Yeah, Puns Anarchy wasn't very good. It was a card game that we picked up on sale, and it just not as good as we thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, that's that's a chance you take with some of those, especially if you never heard of anything. It's like, oh, this seems kind of cool.
Yeah, it really wasn't.
Then
It
you
was
end up
not.
with
It was
throw
not
throw.
enjoyable
Yeah.
as we thought it would be.
I would like to play more Dungeons and Dragons in this coming year.
I would too. I
My-
very much would too.
My group I used to play with is kind of falling apart. I
Ah.
don't really play anymore.
It
Um,
happens.
yeah, we have a I have a
And
group.
not by anybody's fault this time either. We just
It
kind
just
of
kind of
like
yeah. Sorry, I'm looking.
That's fine.
No.
just kind of fizzled out.
Yeah, and that's a bummer. Yeah. We have a group that's coming up here. It is not D&D. It is
Pathfinder.
Savage World.
Oh, I have Savage Worlds.
Yeah. So here in less
Savage
than a
Worlds
month,
is also kind of complicated.
that's what I'm. Yes, we're gonna figure it out though.
If you want to borrow my handbook, you can.
That would actually be very awesome. The guy who's running it. Said
Though
that
it's not
he's
a very
gonna-
expensive handbook. If you ever wanted to pick one up, it's not very expensive.
And he said that he's going to make basically buy a bunch of PDFs, a PDF for it, and run a bunch of copies. So we'll have what we need eventually. But he's got a whole custom world set up and all this stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna try that. This is a steampunk-esque setting that we're doing, and I'm pushing really hard to be an orc transport trucker. I was going to play him like a Jack Burton. He was going to be Jax on Bertron, and he is an orc. Yeah, just
Nice.
big stupid orc truck driver.
The last time I played Savage Worlds, I think we did the Deadlands, the Weird West setting.
Okay,
That's in Savage World,
yeah,
which
have-
technically used to be its own separate thing, but then it got pulled
folded
into the Savage Worlds rule set or whatever.
I have so much Vampire the Masquerade material. Like I have all the books and stuff that I got in a Humble Bundle.
Oh yeah, I remember when that bundle came out.
Yeah. So we could play Vampire.
Okay.
There's been a really good actual play show that the last podcast on the left
Oh yeah.
guys
yeah.
do. I think it's called Bloodbath, and it's on their YouTube channel, LPN TV.
Okay.
It's been really good. I would recommend that. It's Henry Zabrowski, his sister Jackie, and Ross Bryant, who's been on.
Oh yeah, Ross Bryant's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another guy that I forget his name.
Oh,
That's
man.
the
His-
storyteller.
His David Attenborough hates frogs. Have you ever seen that?
I have not.
You know what? We're going to risk a copyright strike. I'm going to pull up the Deep Blue Ink animation for it because it's too good. It's too good. So, and I'm going to have to.
God, I haven't thought about outside the video games. I haven't thought about the World of Darkness stuff in a long time. So I remember Werewolf and Mage, and then of course there's Vampire.
Yeah. If you want a good taste of it, I would.
Mhm.
Of the blood.
Of the
I would
blood.
suggest that show.
Okay.
The blood with a U
Yeah.
with an umlaut.
But no, we should do a D&D or tabletop game on, even if it's not on stream.
Yeah.
If we just play it.
You know
But,
what? Okay.
content.
Here is a goal that I want for this year. Us to do more stuff together that's fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not that the podcast isn't fun.
Because
But-
it is.
It's fun.
It is
having
fun.
a
It's
very
fun.
good time.
It
I'm
is a
having
good
an
time.
excellent time. We have top hats. Of
Yeah.
course
Yes.
we're having fun.
But I do miss us hanging out more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And doing this goofy stuff.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oop, oop. Pause. Pause. Pause.
Wow, it does not want to pause.
Yeah. That.
Worse. Sorry, gang.
all the sources have died.
Hey guys, it got dark. Where'd everybody go?
Ah!
Ah.
Ah!
Now everything's bright.
Shit. Okay. You know what? Us during this.
That's fine.
You're just going to hear us laugh. There it is.
Put it right there. Money penny.
And then you know what? It's just going to look like that. Okay.
That's fine.
Here we go. Ready?
David Attenborough hates toads.
And now moving on to the wetter part of the forest. Observe, if you will, this slimy little denizen, neither fish nor fowl, perched right upon the lip of the lapping brook. This blob-like, repellent belch of nature. Evolution doesn't have a plan. It makes frequent and catastrophic mistakes. And this is one of its most horrible botch jobs. You could not pay me 1,000 pounds to touch it on its backside. And the old witch's tale that to touch it brings a wart, I believe is true. The toads of fiction are charming creatures. They wear waistcoats and drive motor cars. But the toads of nature are vile and grotesque abominations that should be snuffed out of existence. Everything has its part to play in the vast circle and panoply of nature. Save the toad! It must be blotted out and shot into space.
Though to
Very good.
piggyback on the frog and toad reference, Brandy,
That was Mr. Toad.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
yeah, Brandy gave me. She found it. It wasn't like a gift or anything, but she gave me a copy of the collected works of Frog and Toad,
Nice.
Oh, nice.
and I'm pretty happy about it because it gives me a good feel.
All right, I'm going to play one more for you. Have you seen The Ghost of Christmas Future just wants to show Scrooge his grave?
Yes, I've seen
No,
that.
I
I've
have
seen
not.
this
Let
one.
me
Yeah,
get to that one. It's a good one.
it is. Not on.
There
Now
goes.
it is.
There it is. There it is.
The ghosts of past, present, and future huddle and strategize in between visits to Scrooge.
I tried to show him his childhood, but he was focused on his studies.
Time to bring out the big guns.
Wait a second, I haven't had my chance.
Let me show him his grave.
You're always so eager to show them their grave, but
Every
first we must
time.
let present show him what he's fighting for.
Fine.
no.
You go show him the Cratchits for a couple seconds.
Yes, for a
And then
minute.
the grave.
Too much grave, they get a little, defeatist. There's a bit of nihilism
No,
to it.
sometimes they give up at that point. They're
Yes,
like, oh, it all
you
ends.
are helpful. You are helpful, but as the last bit.
I was
Last bit.
thinking,
Oh,
just
dear.
blue sky here.
Sure.
Okay.
What if we go way far future? Like future 3020?
I just don't know how that would help.
Oh,
Mr.
so that's so
Scrooge.
distant. There's no connection, you know?
He'd see a world where most people have uploaded their consciousness to the cloud. Distant
You should.
memory.
Our goal is to help Ebenezer Scrooge keep Christmas in his heart. I don't see how future inventions is going to change his.
Fine. You've talked me into it. I'll show him the grave.
Oh, yeah.
I'll show him the grave.
Let me bring out the big guns.
You always just want to show him the grave. Oh, that's good.
All right. I can
Um,
find one more that'll end the night on.
and the season.
End the season. Oh, let's
This
see.
is the season opener of Nerd Overload.
It is. It is actually. Yes. Let's see.
This is our kind of humor, guys.
All right. Do we want Kermit the Frog represents himself on a murder charge? Want?
Yeah.
You want that one?
Yeah.
All right.
Some great Muppet drawings in there from the preview.
Kermit the Frog representing
Oh, man,
himself on a murder charge.
That's a good
Art is
graphic.
so good, yeah.
I understand that the prosecution has presented a really compelling case. And obviously, Fozzie Bear was a close friend.
Oh,
But ask yourself this question. If I were to be the one that killed Fozzie Bear, why would I have recorded going to see him alone that night? Wouldn't I have recorded? Doesn't this speak that I've been framed? My name written in the ledger of the motel was written in pink glittery ink. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you've been watching me in a really toxic situation for decades. And nobody's done anything understand it's a gender dynamic, but Miss Piggy is 4 or 5 times my physical size. She's incredibly strong, and I know that she's in the
They've really been pushing Miss Piggy lately, which
They
is
really
great.
have, which is
It's-
great.
Feels like it's been a long time since she's had so much screen time.
Right? Okay, I'm going to find one more thing. If I can't find it, we're done. But I mentioned earlier the cold calling, the Smarty Pants cold calling colleges.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is transformative enough.
I think it is. I think it is. We've technically become a reaction.
Yeah.
Now?
We're just some reactionary Andes over here.
Okay.
Nerd overload.
Speaking of reacting to thing, did you guys see like that New Year's party from like Mar-a-Lago or whatever?
Where Michelangelo was there.
And Vanilla Ice?
Yeah. I have a feeling that Michelangelo is going to show up in the Epstein files now.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the Michael Bay one.
Okay. I found the. Oh, it's a.
Oh.
You know what? Why am I going on the internet when I have it? I could just get it real quick. Vamp for me for a second, guys.
Blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Magic every time.
Perfect. Thank you. Exactly what I was looking for.
Who's your favorite vampire?
Blackula. Prince
Obviously.
Mamuwalde. He is only called Blackula once in that film, and it was a derogatory term. He is Prince Mamuwalde of Africa. Because he's a tragic character. He doesn't want to be a vampire. He doesn't want to drink blood. He's just compelled to.
I don't think
What about
don't think
What about Count Orlok and his shriveled up wiener?
I don't think any vampire wants to be a vampire.
Some vampires get an awful big kick out of it, though.
Well, yes.
Some vampires are pretty.
Oh,
into it,
actually,
yeah.
Some mother effers are always trying to escape uphill.
Okay, so let's see.
Matt Berry's vampire from What We Do in the Shadows wanted to be. He wanted to drink blood and F forever, I believe is
I
the
believe
line.
That was the line, yes.
From the show or the movie?
The show. He's not in the movie.
Okay. I don't understand why the movie's not on anything. I can't find it anywhere.
The show's its own thing anyway.
Really, Jordan? Really?
What?
Edward Twilight?
That's your favorite vampire?
Edward Twilight?
150-year-old high school student?
I can't imagine living that long and still wanting to go into a high school.
Right?
No, that sounds awful.
That is a curse. That is a curse worse than death.
It sure is. Okay, you ready for this? Da-da-da.
You can smiley face all you want, Jordan. I see your shame.
I sought out to do something that has never been done before and is likely never to be done again. I sought to answer the question, can I get an honorary degree if I just ask really nicely?
That's huge.
Let's start from the top. What is an honorary degree? Well, an honorary degree for colleges at the end of the year, they'll give out a degree where they waive all the usual requirements. You don't need to take any courses, no classwork. You don't even need a connection to the university. It's simply a way of honoring someone who's made significant contributions in intellectual, scholarly, or creative areas. To help illustrate the point a little bit, let's see some people who have won this prestigious honor. Such folks as, pardon the interruptions, Tony Kornheiser.
Oh, yep.
Dr. Anthony Fauci.
Okay.
And Kermit the Frog.
But Dr. Fauci also
Now,
has
when
an
I look
actual
upon
degree.
these three men,
We should get
three
an
men who I
honorary
hate
degree
equally.
somewhere for all the episodes of the show.
I think to myself, what is stopping me from having an honorary degree? What separates me from these three individuals? Well, as it would turn out, plenty.
Oh my God!
I have no prestige. My eulogy will one day include the word Pornhub.
Oh, no.
And up until very recently, I thought the word cowabunga was pronounced calabunga. Like California. Now, there is one thing that I do have that Kermit the Frog, Anthony Fauci, and Tony Kornheiser don't have combined, and that is resolve. Friends, this is the list of schools that I have reached out to since the start of this academic year, inquiring about if I could receive an honorary degree, please.
MIT?
Yeah, what?
Let's break down these numbers a little bit. In total, I reached out to 55 schools.
Wow.
Now, it's not just quantity over quality. I reached out to all 8 Ivy Leagues. I will admit, embarrassingly, I didn't know this at the time, I did reach out to one historically black all-women's college, which I do apologize. Let's visualize these numbers a little bit differently. Here you'll find on a graph the amount of schools that I reached out to, the number being 55. Let's compare that with the amount of schools that I reached out to at 17 to go to, that number being 3. Of those 3, there was one school that had an optional essay that I did not do. Now, where do you start with something like this? Hard to say, I've never done it before. But I concocted a 3-phase plan. The first phase of that plan being submission forms. Now, believe it or not, if you Google a college and honorary degree form, a lot of colleges will have a form that you can fill out and send in to submit for someone else, or in my case, me. They ask me tricky questions, such as, how are you related to this university?
Random man.
Random man.
Other difficult questions include, what is your work experience?
No.
What is your title? And tricky gotcha questions, as if I'm trying to hide something from them. I wanted to reflect the honest version of myself. I didn't want to lie to these schools, so when they asked questions that I didn't have a good answer for, I gave them the answer that I had. When they asked things such as, have you made exceptional contributions in intellectual, scholarly, or creative areas? Yes or no, and please tell us why. I said no. And I have no excuses, I just need to work harder. When they asked, would the award have any special significance or meaning for graduating students? In this particular instance, no. I found that after sending out about 20 submissions to these schools, I was copy and pasting about the same information and getting the same response, which was nothing. I needed to put in a little extra work. When the University of Michigan asked me to write 650 words about why I thought I deserved an honorary degree, I did so. Now, you don't have to read all that, but know that it took the better part of an afternoon. So when I received the response, thank you for submitting, Ryan. The university's criteria do not permit self-nominations. I was a little frustrated. Thank you, Emily. I will get my friend to do it next year. I decided to go the extra mile, of course, for Harvard. When they asked me to print out their form, I don't have a printer. I went to the local library and used my daily library credits to print out my form, fill it in by hand, and mail it in. I did not receive a response. I was realizing that I was working hard, not smart. And if there's one thing that I know, colleges love money. It was time to grease the wheels a little bit and introduce a little money into the situation, which is why I donated $17 to my alma mater with the subject line, I'd like an honorary degree, please. I have yet to hear anything back. As I waited, I kicked off phase 2, direct emails to the provosts. Here's the email that I sent. I won't force you to read it all, but I'll summarize. My name is Ryan. I could very accurately be described as a random man. Having said that, I would really pretty please like an honorary degree from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Kermit the Frog has one, and he is not even real. I wouldn't do anything weird with it if you gave me one. Thank you for taking the time to read this. Now, if you can believe it, many schools did not respond back to this email. I did receive some. Mr. Creamer, I'm sorry to inform you Virginia Tech doesn't award honorary degrees upon request. We genuinely appreciate your understanding and commend your achievement. Some were a little more curt, in my opinion. The University of Maryland, due to the fact that you do not meet any of the requirements for an honorary degree, we regret to inform you your request cannot be granted. To which I responded, that makes sense. Some were more surprising than others, such as this one. Ryan, you never know what's possible until you ask. Bucknell, they're awarded through a nomination process overseen by committee, not my discretion. I believe asking politely is not currently part of the process. But I appreciate that's where you started. I was learning that advocating for myself was not really working. It was time to move to my final step of my plan. I needed to enlist the help of someone else that these schools found reputable and honorable and worth listening to. This is a voicemail that I left to over 15 schools requesting an honorary degree.
Hello, Yale University. It is I, Abraham Lincoln. Just calling to
Sounds like the
ask
SNL
if you could
guy.
possibly give an
Or you.
honorary
Or me,
degree
yeah.
to my good friend Ryan Creamer. He deserves it more than anyone I know.
I think I was told for legal reasons we are not allowed to play the responses that this voicemail received, but also for practical reasons because this received no responses. So friends, at the end of the day, where are we? Not much different from where we started. All I can say at this point in time, I will keep trying until May, but for now, it is too soon to tell. Thank you for your time.
A couple of toast presents.
Let me tell you, Ryan, that was an incredible presentation. What is the name of the historical Black college for women that you applied to?
I want to say Spelman.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
my God, Ryan.
Which is
I was like, that's
university my mom got accepted to.
Really?
Christ almighty.
It just sounded like a school to me.
Sounds like a magic school.
Follow up to that, how did you discover that it was a Black women college?
It was through submission forms and just a second more of looking at their website.
Just one click of the website, actually letting it load fully.
It was loading like in the 90s.
Yeah. And you just saw Spelman College. That's a college.
Yes.
What a beautiful campus. It's just, wow, gorgeous top of a tree. Let's just,
There's a lot of beautiful women at this school.
wow, I can get an honorary chance to meet them.
Hello,
honorary
Teo Yang, Boston University graduate. Did you try Boston University? And also, what was the worst school you asked?
I did apply to Boston University. The worst one I applied to was the University of Missouri System, and they asked me to write 10 pages, and I said no.
Speaking as a Harvard loiterer, I
Harvard
wonder if there's a
loiterer.
specific field in which you want to get the honorary degree.
To be honest, I didn't think that far ahead. I assumed that I was kind of in the space where I was open to anything. If they thought I didn't want to pigeonhole myself.
Hi, Alexis Rannon, Hofstra University graduate, which I did notice you didn't apply to. I was wondering specifically about Cowabunga. I believe, if I remember correctly, you went to an all-boys school.
Sure.
Did you not have a single friend who could tell you that it was Cowabunga?
You would think. I think maybe the way I was saying it, it was just so quick. Because it does, if you say it quick, it kind of muddles.
How do you say it?
Cowabunga, I know now.
Cowabunga.
No,
Can
what did you say?
Cowabunga.
It does actually sound like
Yeah.
Cowabunga.
Yeah. Did you consider making a puppet version of yourself and seeing if they could get a honorary degree?
Very smart.
Ryan
I'd like
the
to talk
Frog.
to you afterward if I could.
I think, I'd love to noodle some things over with you.
That sounds
Share
fantastic.
ideas.
Do you think that this was easier or harder than actually applying for the schools?
This was so much harder. I don't know why I did the amount of work that I did for this. I have no answer for that. It was so much work.
Do you plan on continuing your quest for an honorary degree? And if so, what are the new methods you might use?
As I found a lot of deadlines, these are accepted in the fall. So a lot of deadlines have now passed to submit yourself for an honorary degree, but that's not going to stop me. I did reach out to try to meet in person with the provost of Occidental, and of course he did not respond.
Ryan, thank you so much. I feel enlightened.
I think we need to reach out to MTC and see if they'll give us the honorary degree for all of our work in the
contributions
In the
local radio
You know
space.
what? We could do that. That's a good bit. We could do that. All right. Well, we could keep going with this stuff forever, but we should probably go ahead and
Wrap this
one up. Thanks for joining us, and we will be back next week. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to stream on Monday, but I'm planning on it. Thumbs up. Is this the year of the thumbs up instead of the pointing?
I feel the pointing is very aggressive.